Morning, everybody. It is 8:41, and this is your pre-opening comment for Friday. Glad to have it be the end of the week, December the 15th. Okay, so we had Asia and Europe both up following us. And up until a few minutes ago, the Dow was showing up about 75, Nasdaq up 42, and the S&P up 8 or 9. However, the Empire State Manufacturing Index came out. It was expected to be up about 4. It came in at minus 14. 14 and a half actually, and that is versus last month's up 9.1. And now the Dow has an implied opening of up $5, and the Nasdaq, which was up 42, is up 20, and the S&P, which was up 8 or 9, is now down $1. And I'm expecting it's going to fall off a little bit more. I actually was very interested and am still interested in buying next week's SPXS calls. That's the triple inverse. I'm very disappointed that that has gone now from where it was trading at 1190 all the way up to 1203, which is the high of the day. I was hoping to get it down there around that 17 or 18 cents, but that does not turn me off from the trade. As far as I'm concerned, that only validates it. And the reason that I'm saying that is because, as we discussed in the Discord room overnight and this morning, the S&P is up at the 127% Fibonacci extension, which is an area generally calling for turns. And more importantly, from my perspective, is the fact that yesterday's volume was 8 billion shares, which is almost double where we've been running. We've been running in the 4 to 4.8, 4.9. We jumped up to 6 the day before yesterday, but yesterday's 8 billion really is, from my perspective, blow off volume. Okay, GM laying off 1,300 workers at their Bolt and Camaro factories in Michigan. Both of those are being discontinued. Lennar had a beat up and down, top and bottom line. The stock is down $4 and change at 150 spot 60, 2.7%. Costco beat, and their stock is up 12 at 643. That's just under 2%. But they said that they're seeing more, they're seeing some price cuts, but they're not price cuts based on raw costs. They're price cuts based on lower freight, but they're not seeing any price cuts in the food side. Darden is 160.04, and that's down 305 on so-so earnings. Several firms came out and gave recommendations on the chips, particularly AMD, and NVIDIA. And there was a little one that I didn't mention last night, AADI. AADI is a pharmaceutical. They make an anti-rejection med called sirolimus that I'm well aware of because of my wife's liver transplant. But they were using it, they were testing it on tumors, and evidently it's not doing well in the trial. The stock is 247, down $2.90 today, or 54% on that. Again, the S&P's down $2, down about $12 in the Dow and up 23 in the Nasdaq. So I'm still looking at that SPSX and their next Fridays. So that's where we are. The bonds have gone from up on the day up at 124 to down slightly at 123 and 12/32, which is 3/8. The dollar is up. Bitcoin and Ethereum are down. Gold is up, but not up what it was before. It was as high as up about 15. Silver down a nickel, nothing overwhelming there. Oil is higher. Heating oil is higher. Gasoline is higher after yesterday's move, and even nat gas is up 3 cents. The grains are generally lower. I am still looking to buy that wheat, and it's down 4.5 cents a bushel. Was up at 622, is now 611. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. All right, everyone, be careful out there. And today is the last triple witch, and volume ought to be pretty extensive. But I also think we're going to get a reversal here in the market.